So this is the official start to our trip, and the first thing I wanted to do was show that for an 11-day trip how I packed, and I'm going to make this as quick as I can. So here's a carry-on where I just have a few toiletries, nothing that TSA is going to want to see. I have that in a separate bag. And for this trip, it's a river cruise, so the suitcase has a bathing suit for the pool on the river cruise, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of pants plus the pair I'll be wearing, 1, 2, 3 casual shirts for daytime, 1, 2, and there's a third, just not in here, shirt for evening wear. They want you to bring resort wear, extra pair of glasses, dental floss, earplugs, toothpicks for during the day, razor, and I probably should pack that razor in that check bag. Nail file, glass nail file. In here I have 2 pairs of shorts, underwear, shoes, evening shoes, socks, another evening shirt. So I've packed really 2 sets of clothes to wear to bed, a couple of sets of clothes to wear around the ship, like if I get up really early for coffee, enough underwear in between what's in my stuffed in my shoes, and socks for 10 or 11 days. So that's everything. I'll show you my carry-on bag next. Now, I have a messenger bag for my personal item bag to take on the plane. It meets the size requirements and it meets the weight requirement. In the very front pocket, my wet item TSA bag. So what I have in here is eye drops, lip balm, hand sanitizer, cologne, and deodorant. There's nothing else in this pocket. In the front pocket, I have a pack of tissues, some pens, wipes so I can wipe down the seat on the airplane, the tray table, and so on and so forth. It's going to be a 9+ hour flight. So I have a hairbrush, a couple of microfiber cloths. In here I have some Band-Aids and some Pepto-Bismol, just in case. And I know you're not supposed to take just in case stuff. I have a toothbrush, my medication, I have cholesterol medication, and chewable toothpaste tablets so I don't have to deal with a liquid, and some more toothpicks so I can carry these with me and not have to reach into my carry-on. In the main compartment, my wife has a job where she has to always have a laptop available, so even though we're going on a trip and she's not supposed to be working, we have to have her laptop with us for emergencies. It will probably never come out of this bag, but I have it in my bag so because her bags aren't of the right size to make it fit properly. I have a headrest. This goes around the back of the airplane seat, ties to the seat, and then you put your forehead in the front of this. Let me see if I can show it to you. And the idea is that you sleep with this around your head, holding your head up straight. So instead of a neck pillow, this will keep your head from bobbing from left to right. It's supposed to help you sleep. We will find out. What else do we have in here? My tablet. I have an Android tablet. I have a folder with printouts of my parking pass, where I'm going to park because I'm not parking at the airport, boarding passes, and then I created an all-in-one document that has all of my personal information, my global entry card, and my driver's license, my passport, and the one credit card that I intend to use while I'm there. We also bought SIMs for our phones. We have AT&T phones, and the AT&T international plan is outrageous. So instead, we went to Orange Holiday, and for a very reasonable price, got 12 gig of data, 200 minutes of phone calls, and 200 text messages for about $27. So I think that's a pretty good price for 2 weeks of travel. We will not get anywhere near 12 gig of data or the phone calls or the texts. Just in case you're interested in looking at this plan, it's Orange Holidays. Then again, we'll let you know how well it worked out. The rest of the items inside the bag: a selfie stick for my action camera, which is what I'm using right now to video, a book with a pen so I can take notes if I need to for anything, or if I wanted to journal, I can do that. And then in an inside pocket here, let me see if I can get it open. Chargers, cables. I'm operating under the premise that I'll be able to plug in on the airplane, so this is a charger that will kick out 20 watts, and that's pretty 18 or 20 watts depending on what kind of cable I use. A bunch of cables and a couple of 10,000 watt power banks in case I can't plug in and I need to charge my devices. It is a 9-hour flight over, plus another hour after that on a connector. Finally, in the rear pocket, I have a couple of granola bars, a couple of bags of trail mix, and a couple of Slim Jims. I'm operating under the premise that I'm going to need a snack at some point, and if we're in a hurry and we don't have time to buy something, I will at least have these things. I'm confident that the airlines will feed us, but I don't know for sure and would rather have something available in case I get hungry. So that's everything I've packed. I'm going to be taking my phone, of course, my noise canceling headset, which I'm going to wear around my neck to get on the plane, although I probably could fit them in my personal item bag, my passport, my global entry card, and I will have my credit card with me, and I will also have some other cards like my driver's license and so on and so forth in a separate wallet in my pocket with a zip pocket, and it will be I will also have some euros for cash as well. So that's everything. The next thing that we'll be doing will be getting to the airport and getting to our gate. I think it matters for full disclosure purposes to show that we also took a checked bag with us, and in there I have an extra pair of shoes to wear around the boat, some more of my toiletries like shaving cream. I have a good shirt, a men's shirt to wear at the fancy dinners, extra pair of glasses, sports jacket, and I think that's everything that I put in this bag. But there was just enough stuff that wouldn't fit in my bag. It would have made it too heavy. No, I don't have anything in the top half. This is all my wife's clothes. So I did have to stash a few things in here. So we survived TSA pre-check. We survived getting our bags in. Everybody has been lovely, including the nice lady at Shake Shack who gave us our order. So before everybody else. So Robin's got her French fries, and what'd you get?
I got a Smokehouse burger.
Atta girl. And I got a chicken sandwich and fries too. So we're going to eat this. We have about 3 hours before we have to take off. So we have about 2 hours before we have to be at the gate. So we're going to eat and relax and see what happens.